Welcome into Independence Day Slamboree. I am Aaron Rose alongside Lone Wolf Bobby Blade. And Bobby, as you can see, getting ready to make his entrance, Zexy Z Collins, along with his tag team partner, Jeff Klepper.
Independence Day Slamboree. We're in Pikeville, Kentucky tonight. It's going to be an amazing night. We're going to have a lot of fun here.
You're excited.
I am excited. I am excited. It's hot out here, though.
It is a burning up night, and we are just getting started with the festivities here at Cole Run Park as we get set for this. After this, we got music and then fireworks to end the night. Of course, we'll be off the air by then, but it's going to be an exciting night for sure. And as you can see, Zexy Z Collins and Jeff Klepper making their way to the ringside area. And Bobby Blade, I know you haven't seen Jeff Klepper yet.
I have not. I'm familiar with Zexy Z Collins, so it's good to see him back in action here at AMW, but I'm not very familiar with Jeff Klepper.
Klepper is, he made his debut back at our Hazard Fair event, taking on the Prospector Wes Barker, but you can also see this, a tag team that we are very familiar with here in AMW, and that is Grappling Inc. So we are getting set for their entrance, and they're getting ready to step out into the crowd, into the heat. It's burning up here in Cole Run.
Absolutely. We saw Grappling Inc. as part of that gauntlet match at the Summer Bash in Lexington, Kentucky a few weeks ago. You know, they're making their return here to AMW tonight at the Independence Day Slamboree. Good to see them back in action. But the thing is, though, is they fell a little short in that gauntlet match.
That they did. Of course, that gauntlet match, we have brand new AMW Tag Team Champions and the one and the only Country Gentlemen as they took out the Heat Seekers in the last round of that gauntlet match. Of course, before we continue to move on here, Bobby Blade, we want to say thank you to our friends at Turnbuckle World. They are a sponsor here for this event and many other events to come for Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. We are so pumped to have them on board, and we're going to go to the intros in just a moment.
Introducing first, hailing from every woman's dream and every man's nightmare, he is the sex... Is that what you really want me to say?
Say what's on the dare!
Okay. He is the sexiest man in Cole Run Park, Jeff Klepper! His tag team partner, hailing from Neon, Kentucky, Zexy Z Collins! And their opponents, hailing from Ironton, Ohio, Brooks Boulder, Titan Troy, Grappling
So there's our introductions. Grappling Inc. taking on Jeff Klepper, the sexiest man in Cole Run. Self-proclaimed. You heard me say that.
Well, here's the thing, man. If Jeff Klepper gives you instructions, follow those instructions to a T. Don't question the man. It's his first night here, or second night here.
I had to question it.
Now, let me ask you this, though. The sexiest man in Cole Run Park is teaming up with Zexy Z Collins tonight. Would that mean that their team name is called the Zexiest?
Could be.
Hey, I'm going to present it to the board. See if we can rename this tag team here.
Or we go with Sexy and Zexy.
Sexy and Zexy. There you go.
But Cole Run, we are getting set for our first match here tonight. Grappling Inc. versus Zexy Z Collins, Jeff Klepper. Let's see what these teams have to do here to open things up here at the Independence Day Slamboree. Again, it's a hot one out here. Thankfully, we are in the shades of the tree, as you can tell, taking a look at our camera shot.
Oh,
Oh!
there you go, right there.
I wasn't ready for that.
Look at that hip swivel.
I don't think fans were very fond of that, Bobby Boy.
Why wouldn't they be? The man is Zexy. He says he's Zexy, so he's got to be Zexy. So he's just giving them a gift.
How many times are you going to say the word Zexy?
He's giving them the Zexy gift of Zexiness.
Bobby Blade, I don't know about that. But we'll just move on. Zexy Z Collins on one knee, making fun of the height of Titan Troy. And now here's the thing about Titan Troy. He may not be the tallest competitor, but he's one of the fiercest competitors that you're going to see come through that ring.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you're talking about the height of Titan Troy, the lack of, I should say. The thing is, though, is it doesn't matter. You've always heard the expression, dynamite comes in small packages. That's exactly what we're seeing with Titan Troy. That's what we've seen all the way up until this point right here. And, Zexy Z Collins might be, well, I was getting ready to say, Zexy
Look at the
Z Collins.
speed there.
Yeah, he got it turned around real quick by Titan Troy.
And a go behind there. And again, nice side headlock takeover there from Titan Troy.
Titan Troy, yeah, he winds up in a head scissors by Zexy Z Collins.
And now Zexy has, he doesn't know what to do here.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this escape. Nicely done.
Got out of it. A little unorthodox, but he did it right there. Takes control of Z Collins, but Z Collins immediately takes over with a rake of the eyes, and anybody, can gain an advantage like that when you go into the eyes of their opponent.
Oh, no. Oh, and he's working on that shoulder now.
Yeah, he just passed it over to Jeff Klepper there. Just gave a shot to Brox Boulder. Brox Boulder comes in, inadvertently distracting the referee. Look at this. He's got the arm of Titan Troy again, working it over in the corner.
Again, that arm taking some damage here. Now Z. Oh, wait.
Oh, look at that.
Switched him up.
Yeah, Jeff Klepper has no idea what he's doing there to his own tag team partner.
And you can see he's cranking it even harder this time.
He might be, causing immeasurable damage to his own partner. Now he sees that
he
Titan
realizes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the face and the apology from Jeff Klepper.
Trying to console Z Collins.
Of course, Klepper coming from, there's a nice arm drag takeover there.
Titan Troy holds on to it, got an arm bar, got it locked in deep there. Look at that.
Maybe Brox Boulder wants in for a tag now.
Yeah. And he gets it. Here he comes into the ring now.
Brox Boulder in.
He's measuring him up. Oh, look at that. He takes it right over. Exactly where Titan Troy had it. Brox Boulder takes over.
And flips him over with that arm wringer. Now leg drop onto the shoulder. Maybe looking for a quick pin here too. Only a kick out at 2.
Yeah, you're not going to keep Z Collins down this early in the matchup with a cover. I don't care what he just did. This is still too early in the matchup. Right?
Absolutely. Now another tag into Titan Troy. He has him. Big scoop slam there. Here comes Troy.
Oh, look at this.
Flips him over into a monkey flip, into a senton. Here's the pin. 2, and a kick out at 2.
Yeah. Maybe if he would have hooked the leg there, he might have got closer to the 3 count, I would say. But still, I think it's still a little bit too soon to be going for a cover.
There's
oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. Well-placed knee to the back of Titan Troy by Jeff Klepper.
This might be the turnaround the team of Zexy and Sexy needs here. And, right to the throat.
Yeah, that was a well-placed throat punch there.
Now Klepper working on there with the boot.
Yep.
Referee admonishing.
Yeah, well, he's got the 5. He's got the 5 to break it. But Titan Troy mounting a comeback here. Oh, but look at that. A left hand. He's a southpaw.
Yeah, he is. Rocked him.
Yeah, with a very strong. Look at that right behind the referee's back. The referee, Dustin James, has no idea what's happening right behind him.
Dustin James needs to turn around, pay attention here. Referee giving the count, the boot to the throat. Again, we are here in Coal Run, Kentucky for Independence Day Slamboree. There's an elbow. And now looking for that pin. 2. And a kick out at 2.
Yeah, he did have the wherewithal to hook the leg there. Go for that. He's got him in a headlock. Tags in Zexy Z Collins back into the ring.
Collins with the punch to the midsection now. Snapmare takeover. And driving that knee right into the spine there. Brock's Boulder once in.
Got him right there in a reverse chin lock. Got the knee placed right high in the back between the shoulder blades.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at this, though. Look at this. Behind the referee's back.
Switcheroo.
Yeah, switching behind the referee's back, keeping a fresh man in the ring at all times.
Klepper still working on that chin lock, but Troy trying to fight back to a vertical base. Now coming in off the ropes, looking for that clothesline, ducks under. Here comes Troy,
man.
And he gets rocked with a crescent kick there from Klepper.
Right on the button.
And a kick out at 2.
Still only able to get a 2 count on Titan Troy.
My goodness, what a kick that was
Look
from
at
Klepper.
that. Goes right to the throat right there. He's so frustrated, he went just right to choking him.
And now trying to work back to a vertical base. Punch right to the midsection. And down he goes. Maybe looking for that. Knee to the side of the head.
Yeah.
And you can see Troy's eyes just roll in the back of his head.
Yeah.
But there's a blind tag, though. He was looking for the pin.
Zexy Z Collins commences to stomping and then swiveling the hips one more time.
Collins coming in off the ropes. Looking for that double leg drop and connects. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
I was getting ready to say right there, did you see the look on Titan Troy's face? After he got nailed with the double leg drop, he looked up, reached for his partner, but you could tell that nobody was home.
He needs that tag in the worst of ways, and Brock's Boulder ready to get in and get some action here.
He started throwing a flurry of punches right there, but he was easily stopped by Jeff Klepper.
Has him set up here.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do?
Klepper might be looking for a superplex.
That looks like what he's setting up for. Look at this, though.
Troy fighting back.
Right hands by Titan Troy. Shoves him off.
Troy beats him with a boot. Klepper rocked. And Troy crossbody. Nicely done. He needs the tag.
Yeah, he wasn't able to stay on top of him to try to get a pinfall attempt.
Klepper rolling the wrong way. He needs a tag too.
Yeah, he needs to take this moment here to try everything he can to roll over to Box Boulder and make the tag, get the fresh man into the ring.
Klepper close. He makes the tag. There's the diving tag by Troy. There's Boulder looking for a clothesline, connects. And another one on the Klepper. An elbow for Z. Elbow for Klepper. And Brock's Boulder, a house of fire here. Big splash into the corner. Klepper, he's in the wrong part of town. He takes a splash. And another. Boulder with the face crusher there. Maybe looking for that pin. 1, 2. And to the eye last second there from Klepper. But here's Titan Troy to meet Jeff Klepper. And he's dumped to the outside of the ring.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Titan Troy. He's got Brock's Boulder hooked right here. Comes Z Collins, got something in mind.
Z, no!
Nails his own partner.
Boulder has him lined up, the roll up. 1, 2, 3, and he got him.
That's
it. Big victory. Big victory for Grappling Inc. here in Coal Run, Kentucky. Stand by, we got more action on the way. Are you ready, Central Kentucky? Turnbuckle World is here. This is your ultimate destination for wrestling cards and collectibles, including title belts, Funko Pops, and more. Turnbuckle World is also home to Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. If you're looking to learn how to play or you're ready for a tournament, Turnbuckle World has you covered. Find ultra-rare card pulls to add to your collection, or get that missing Pokemon or Magic card to win those crucial tournaments. Make sure to join us for signings in the store and other great upcoming events. Go visit them at 190 East Main Street in Mount Vernon, Kentucky. Turnbuckle World is a proud sponsor of AMW. Head to turnbuckle.world for more. Whether it was wind, rain, or lightning, AWP Roofing is here to help. AWP Roofing works with you and your insurance company to make sure your home is taken care of. AWP Roofing stands for quality, and that's what you will get when your roof is entrusted into the hands of Tony Presley and crew. Call 502-319-3071. That's 502-319-3071 for your estimate today. Bo James, as you can see, he's heading to the ring here for more action for Independence Day Slamboree. Bobby Blade going into this match. Don't forget that we head into August 24th at the Corbin Civic Center, where we will see the in-ring debut of Carlito, as we saw him go face-to-face with Stan Sierra at Summer Bash back on June 15th.
Absolutely, you're right there in the Lexington Ice Center in Lexington, Kentucky. We saw at the Summer Bash, Carlito made his surprise debut after the main event of Stan Sierra defending the New South Heavyweight Championship against James Storm, the Cowboy. Carlito made his appearance, got in the ring, said that he was not with New South by spitting an apple into Tony Presley's face and then throwing a big left hand onto Stan Sierra, sending him out of the ring.
You're absolutely correct, Bobby Blade. But hey, let's get ready to head to these introductions for Bo James.
Introducing first, he's hailing from Hell for Certain, Kentucky, Mr. Wrestling 3000. His opponent, hailing from Kingsport, Tennessee, he is the king of Kingsport, Handsome Bo James.
Handsome Bo James announced to the crowd against Mr. Wrestling 3000. This is the first I've seen of Mr. Wrestling 3000.
Absolutely, me too. You know, I was going to ask you how many Mr. Wrestlings there have been in the business, but apparently there's been 3,000 of them.
I'd say so, all spread out all throughout the independent scene.
Yeah, well, anyway, Handsome Bo James, the king of Kingsport, in the ring, coming back to AMW here tonight. You know, he's a wily veteran. He's taken on all comers, and he's beaten them all. We'll see what he can accomplish here tonight with Mr. Wrestling 3000.
And getting set for action. Oh, Mr. Wrestling 3000 says, I don't think so. He's going to take the low road here.
Yeah. You know, and talking about Summer Bash, you know, Handsome Bo James was a part of that five-team gauntlet. You know, his tag team partner, him and Corey Sparks, they vied for the then vacant, I should say, AMW Tag Team Championship, which were eventually won by the country gentlemen, AJ and KC Kazana. And if you haven't seen that event yet, what's wrong with you? Go to our YouTube channel. Check it out. AMW New South Wrestling presents Summer Bash. It was an amazing night, an amazing crowd, and we can't wait to be back.
And as a matter of fact, we will be back on November 2nd. It was just announced on our Facebook page, and that'll be up on our website soon. And plus, you'll be able to get tickets right now for our return to Corbin Civic Center on the 24th of August. Again, Carlito will be in the house. He will be in action in Corbin, Kentucky.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't purchase tickets to one of these upcoming events, shame on you, because this whole festival tour that we're doing right now and all these upcoming showdown tapings that we're going to be doing and all the big events and everything, if you miss those, you're going to miss a lot. Do not miss out. Make sure you get your tickets now.
And don't forget, we will have ticket information soon for a special meet and greet with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, as he will be at the Jenny Wiley Festival in Prestonsburg. Again, all this information will be on our website. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a great festival season here for AMW.
You're absolutely right. Handsome Bo James in the ring right now. Mr. Wrestling 3000 trying to complain to the referee about something. Bo James is saying that he might be chicken. You saw him flapping his wings there.
I hear the crowd calling him a chicken, too.
Mr. Wrestling 3000 sure taking his time here. Is this his first match in AMW? I believe it is, right?
I believe it is, yes.
So we have a debut against a returning wily veteran in Handsome Bo James.
I feel a little worried about Mr. Wrestling 3000's chances here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. Did you see almost the smile on Bo James' face as he takes the newcomer and just shows him the ropes?
You know, with Bo James, he's very the word that I want to describe Bo James is he likes to manipulate the joints.
He does.
And, you know, he doesn't do it quick in the sense of, like, he's just going to snap it on there. He likes to take his time and wrench at it. And he likes to just to make it that much harder on the wrist, on the shoulder, whatever body part says, you're my victim tonight.
Yeah. Bo James, like you said, a master of manipulation, very methodical and everything, but it's very effective, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he can take any body part and just target that and just work it over to the point where he can get a submission if he wants to.
And look at the pressure that he's putting on that shoulder right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, like I mentioned, I mean, he's very, you said it best, he's methodical, but he also likes to put a lot more pressure, and it doesn't feel that great if you're in the ring with Bo James.
No, look at that right there.
Oh,
man.
Fist to the side of the head, and that sends Mr. Wrestling 3000 across the ring.
And you know what? It's the old school guys. You really got to watch out for their punches.
Yeah.
Because they're quick, and they snap them really quick.
He will lay into you at a moment's notice with those punches. Now working on that arm once again, and again, look at the angle on the arm, and he just wrenches him down by the wrist.
Yeah, just drove him straight to the mat to the point.
Face first.
Mr. Wrestling 3000 is probably double thinking himself now, second guessing his decision to sign on the dotted line against Handsome Bo James.
So what am I doing here right now?
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, though, is he's got a 10 count on the floor there, you know, so he might as well take all the time that you can before you even think about getting back up into that ring and then worry about Bo James. You know, use that 10 seconds, use the 9 seconds, I should say, before you get counted out, and get back, you know, to think about what you can do to Bo James to trick him into a false sense of security to where you can take over from him. They're back in the ring now. Look at this.
Nope, that's not the best idea.
Yeah, that's not the best idea at all, because Bo James, once he gets a hold of somebody, once he gets a hold of a body part, that's pretty much all she wrote.
Again, he's been targeting that arm. You might have a separated shoulder by the end of this contest.
Yeah.
This crowd wanting Bo James to take the mask off.
Yeah.
We might see who Mr. Wrestling is after all.
Look at this, going for another, you know, finger grip right there. Test the strength. Look at that.
Oh,
that's
he's
how
been
you
watching
counter
Bobby
that.
Blade tapes.
Absolutely, that's how you counter Bo James. Go to his eyes.
He's been watching your tapes, hasn't he?
He absolutely has. They're all on beta.
He has a beta player, apparently.
Yep.
I've seen some of your stuff pop up on different YouTube channels, though,
That was
including your own.
Yes.
How did you convert beta to digital?
Oh, there's ways. Look at this. Though.
Oh.
Hey.
Trying to go after that mask.
Yeah, unsuccessful, though.
Oh, and a big left hand there from Mr. Wrestling.
Just drives, look at this, drives Bo James' head into the turnbuckle face first.
And now the boot.
Yeah, just stepping on the throat. Is that toe of the boot in the throat?
It looked like it was. Referee giving him the 5 count there.
Well, like you said, he's got till 5 before he's disqualified.
He said that, not me.
No, that's what yeah, exactly.
Mr. Wrestling 3000 going to work here. And now he's just choking him.
Yeah, got him draped across that rope right there. You see the look of pain on Bo James' face. You know, I'm thinking maybe now the tides have turned and it's Bo James who might be double guessing himself.
Now, Mr. Wrestling still going to work here. rocking that Punisher gear.
He's continuing to stay on top of Bo James, and that's something you've got to do against a veteran like Bo James, because like I said, Bo James has seen and done it all. Look at that. Went right to the eyes himself. That's the way you take back over.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, no.
There's one of them punches I was talking about.
Uh-oh. Into the corner. James has him again.
Oh, yeah, that short jab right there. Right to the face.
Right to the mush.
Great shot by our cameraman right there.
Oh, wait. Did he
Was
give
that
a purple nurple?
No, that's the Greco-Roman nipple twist.
There's another fist. Oh, he might be out.
We've seen this many times. Oh.
And one more for punishment's sake.
That's
that
it.
does it. Handsome Bo James, your winner. Wait a second.
Your winner, Handsome Bo James.
He got the mask off of him. He pulled the mask off of him, but we can't see his face because he pulled that jersey up over his face.
Well, the identity of Mr. Wrestling 3000 remains a secret for now. But Bo James, your winner. We got a lot more coming up here at AMW Independence Day Slamboree. Stand by. We got a title match coming up next. Pro Wrestling Tees is your home for all AMW merchandise. Want a new metal logo tee? Check. Our classic logo tee? Check. How about some of your favorites like Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra, Eddie Browning, John Noble, and more? Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and find your favorite shirt today. Don't forget to look at the Pro Wrestling Tees site for all of the latest sales. Get your AMW merchandise today. Uh-oh. Lord Murphy Costigan, the AMW Southeastern Champion, on the way to the ring. We got a title match, AMW Southeastern Championship, on the line as Lord Murphy Costigan makes his entrance. Bobby Blade, we got a lot more action here tonight, but before we get into this contest, at Summer Bash, he was reeling against Michael Xodiak, the Mad Tailor. And all of a sudden, he takes the low road and says, I'm done.
Well, the thing is, first of all, let me correct you on something. You need to put a little bit more respect on the Southeastern Champion's name. Lord Murphy Costigan is a fighting champion, is he not?
He has had his title matches.
Okay, and at Summer Bash, he defended that title successfully. He walked in as a champion. He walked out as a champion against the Mad Tailor, Michael Xodiak. Did he not?
Xodiak did get the win, though. Xodiak did get the win. And Bobby Blade, the Mad Tailor had him reeling. He took the low road. He said he was done. And you know what? You're right, though. He's still its champion.
Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from Maywong, West Virginia. He is the wrestling machine, Corey Sparks. His opponent from Glasgow, Scotland. He is the current reigning and defending AMW Southeastern Champion, Lord Murphy Costigan.
The intros completed, the title match set up. Lord Murphy Costigan, Corey Sparks coming up right now.
Now, if you'll just shut up long enough for me to make my point was Lord Murphy Costigan, he had Michael Xodiak scouted well. He watched every video that he could find of Michael Xodiak. He knew when Michael Xodiak was going to go for the needles kiss and the scissors kiss. Every time he went for that needles kiss, which is the Asiatic spike, Lord Murphy Costigan was able to block it until the very end when Michael Xodiak finally snuck it in and jabbed it into the side of the neck of Lord Murphy Costigan. And at that point, Lord Murphy Costigan decided to call it a night. He decided to call it a day because his game plan went awry after that, and he decided to save his title. He had the forethought to save his title and take a hike, and therefore ended up getting counted out, but he walked out as the champion. Did he not?
Are you done yet?
I am done. Did he
Okay,
not walk out as the champion?
Yet? We got a match here. Good grief.
Are you going to agree with me or not?
No, I'm not.
Now, he's a fighting champion. He's a thinking man's champion. He saved his title by any means necessary.
There's a nice kip up from Sparks there. Quick pin.
And you ignore me.
That's right, I'm ignoring you. Because we got a match here to call.
Corey Sparks vying for the Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Lord Murphy Costigan tonight.
We need to bring your blood pressure down, Bobby Blade.
My blood pressure's out of control. I take lisinopril for it, sir.
Now a nice hip toss there. One. Only a one count. Corey Sparks here. Now, all right, our differences aside, you know, you and I, we argue a lot.
And we have many differences.
Yes. I'm old, you're not, you know.
You're old and I'm not?
No. You're old, I'm not. You're old, not me.
Well, you said you, so. Anyway, we
Did
got a
I
match
really?
here. Yes, we got a match here. Southeastern Championship match.
Just ease into tension. Look at that trip up there for Corey Sparks. Anyway, what I was getting to, Corey Sparks, very viable contender for this match here, for this AMW Southeastern Championship against Lord Murphy Costigan. Corey Sparks, you know, you've seen him in a lot more tag team action recently. Here's a good opportunity to kind of give himself an opportunity to let himself shine in a match like this.
Absolutely. You know what? Our CEO, our boss, our friend Tony Presley, he might want to take a look at the Southeastern Heavyweight Champion right here because he may want to recruit him to New South Wrestling. And if he does, that'd be a great win for us. I'm Team New South. You know, Team New South is strong. Team New South has taken over Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. And, you know, Lord Murphy Costigan, Southeastern Champion, would it be a great addition to that?
He might be, but man, I tell you what, that chapstick has gone into heavy use here by you kissing Tony Presley's butt.
How many times do I got to put it over that Tony Presley is the guy that signs our checks? He is our boss. He's our friend. He's our pal. He's the man. He's the man that runs AMW.
Did you hear those?
What
That's
was that?
fireworks going off in the background, Bobby Blade.
I thought it was a cannon. I was getting ready to duck.
That's an indicator that we are another half hour closer to our fireworks.
Lord Murphy Costigan just muscled back Corey Sparks to the turnbuckle. Look at that shot right there. Oh, look at this. Hopefully, boom, you're going to see some strikes. And Lord Murphy Costigan, I've went on record saying he is the best striker in AMW. Corey Sparks up and over.
What a drop kick from Corey Sparks, though.
Yeah, did you see the speed on that drop kick? Went for a cover. Costigan out.
And Corey Sparks going right back to work here on Lord Murphy Costigan.
Yeah, he
into
nailed
a side
him.
headlock.
He nailed him pretty quickly with that drop kick.
The speed of Corey Sparks is definitely something that we need to keep an eye on. And, of course, the tactician work of Lord Murphy Costigan. It's a big strength of his here in this contest.
Lord Murphy Costigan wrenching on that side headlock right there. Corey Sparks attempting to – oh, look at this. Look at this. He's firing up with some shots, shoots him off.
A nice shoulder tackle there. And now up and over he goes. Corey Sparks with a hip toss. And Sparks once more. Nice arm drag there. And he's going to go right to work on that arm in this match.
Corey Sparks having a great showing here so far. And the thing is, you know, when you're in there with a man like the Southeastern champion, that's saying something if you're having this kind of a showing against him this far. You know, oh, look at that, though.
Oh.
Look at that, though. Costigan was outthinking him, pulled his neck into the top rope.
That's going to cut off your airways very quickly.
Oh, palm strike
to the face.
There's those strikes that I was talking about.
And And a snapmare takeover from Costigan. Oh! Right into the shoulder blades, too. And a kick out at 2. Right between the shoulders, Bobby Blade.
Yeah. The Southeastern champion standing tall over top of Corey Sparks. Corey Sparks trying to fight back, but quickly stopped by the Southeastern champion. Oh, man, did you see that uppercut?
That European uppercut rocking Corey Sparks back into the corner here. There's a kick into the shoulder. And the boot to the throat from Lord Murphy Costigan.
Hey, when all else fails, just step on their throat.
You did that a lot, didn't you?
I did. Crush the Adam's apple. Oh, man.
Now he's just toying with Corey Sparks.
Looking to the crowd, just antagonizing the crowd, doesn't care what they think.
Costigan has him set. Maybe look around a suplex, but Corey Sparks putting the brakes on. Roll up. Here's a count. 2. And a near fall there.
Oh, and stopped. You know, on that small package attempt right there, you know, it wasn't really clear exactly who had their shoulders down. That could have very well went either way. Oh,
nice
man.
Elbow there. If either of them were able to get their legs hooked, we could have had the end of the match right there, and there's another 2 count.
Yeah, we could have had the end of the match right there.
Dustin James on top of it. Now look at, we got the reverse chin lock, the knee right to the back, cutting off that airway.
And look how far he's pulling back the neck.
He is wrenching him here. And now dragging him to the center. Oh! Again, ring awareness from Lord Murphy Costigan.
Yep, was able to get him away from those ropes, because if all he had to do was reach out, grab that rope, maybe put his foot on it, and that would have forced the referee to break that hold. The farther away from the ropes you are, the more that you have to fight to get to them to get that hold broken.
Look at Corey here. Corey trying to fight back, though, Bobby Blade. Up back to the vertical base. There's a second elbow, and give him one more. Sparks coming in. Sparks ducks under, hits him with a crossbody pin. Had that leg hooked, and Costigan meets him with a spinning back elbow. Nicely done.
You know, the thing that we haven't discussed here tonight is the factor of the heat outside. You know, the heat, the sun beating. Look at that, almost a 3 count there. The heat beating down on the competitors in the ring, and how hot that canvas is after having the sun beat down on it. You know, that's a factor. Yeah, all day long. That's a factor as well. That factor, you might not think about things like that, but it is a factor in a wrestling match.
Well, you got to think going into it, it's probably today was about 88 degrees going into probably just an hour before bell. It probably dropped to about 85. But you got to think about heat indices and everything like that. So, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's going to wear you down, you know, especially when you're trying to catch your breath and you're sucking. Oh, look at that. Corey Sparks misses completely.
Because you do not want to be on that canvas and a butterfly suplex. And you can see the smile on the face of Murphy Costigan looking 1, 2. Bobby Blade, that was a lackadaisical pin.
Yep, but did you see the look on Lord Murphy Costigan's face, like he's surprised completely that he didn't get the win right there?
You can't be surprised when you're wrestling against somebody like the caliber of Corey Sparks. Corey Sparks has a lot of tenacity, and he's one of those that does not give up quickly.
Oh, misses the elbow.
Corey looking for an opportunity here. Can he get back up to that vertical base? Does so, but Murphy's there to catch him. He has about just rakes that knee against the ear there.
That's old school right there. The laces against the ear. And
that's going to mess with the equilibrium,
yeah.
isn't it?
Proceeds to follow it up with a strike and then trash talks him right in the corner. You know, I love this. I love Lord Murphy Costigan. He's one of my favorite competitors in AMW. Not only does he talk trash, he's able to back it up, and look at that. Look at that. He is upright and got the knee placed from an upward angle in between the shoulder blades of Corey Sparks.
Him being up and over him, just taking away the air there.
Look at Corey Sparks, look on his face and everything. That's not good on his part. You know,
agonizing pain.
Yeah. He's able to work back up to a standing position and start throwing some elbows, trying to break loose, which he does.
Corey fighting back here, forearm after forearm. Now Corey has Costigan up against the ropes, looking for that back elbow and connects. Sparks once more, nice clothesline. Sparks has him up against the ropes, looking for that drop kick.
No, Costigan held onto the ropes, was able to avoid that drop kick.
That could be it for Corey Sparks, Bobby Blade. I don't know about you. He's slowing down just a little bit. I think you've seen it and I've seen it.
Yeah, the matchup has been going on quite a long time now, especially out in this heat. You know, I'm sure both competitors are tired, beyond, almost to the point of exhaustion at this point.
Oh!
Misses that headbutt.
Sparks into the corner here. He's trying to get those ropes here to get back up. Sparks, you can see the winded look on his face. Both of these guys are tired now.
Trading punches back and forth. Oh, look at this.
Wobbly.
Sparks has got Costigan rocking. Look at this.
Sparks has him in the corner.
What's he going to do here? Goes to shoot him off. Costigan reverses it. Up and over.
Sparks going in. Springboard cutter! Nicely done from Sparks. That might be it, Bobby Blade.
All he has to do is turn him over, go for the
1,
cover.
2,
no! Wow!
I thought we had a new champion after that springboard cutter.
You thought wrong because Costigan is still alive. I don't know how, but he's still alive.
Corey might be looking.
Oh, he's
for the Germans. There's one. Maybe looking for another one. There's two.
Is he going to do the third one?
Uh-oh, wait a second. Costigan in the ropes. Costigan able to break it up. There's an elbow. Now sends him into the corner. There's a kick nicely done from Sparks. Charging in. And spear!
Man. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Goes for the cover.
1,
New
2,
champion.
No!
Puts the foot on the ropes, stopping the count.
The ring awareness by Murphy Costigan pays off there in that act of desperation after taking that springboard cutter and a spear. Bobby Blade.
The Tracy X to the throat of Corey Sparks. And
1,
look at this.
2. Oh, come on.
That's brilliant.
Your winner of this contest, and still AMW Southeastern Champion, Lord Murphy Costigan.
I don't believe. Oh, there's a drop kick there. Corey Sparks not happy about that outcome. Foot on the ropes, but nonetheless, your winner is Lord Murphy Costigan. Main event coming up next. Stand by. Uh-oh, Bobby Blade. There you see him as we return to Independence Day Slamboree, brought to you by Turnbuckle World. Aaron Rose alongside Lone Wolf Bobby Blade. There you see Team New South. It's going to be the New South Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the box office bonds, the New South Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Stan Sierra, and kind of a different tag team partner in Evil Eric Porter here.
Absolutely. Evil Eric Porter, usually a part of Best for Business with Adrian Alexander. I don't see Adrian Alexander out here tonight, and what is going on? Is Eric Porter getting a tryout for New South Wrestling? How great would that be? if he was welcomed into the fold at New South Wrestling by Zexy Z, Tony Presley, the Box Office Blondes, and me as well.
You?
I'm part New South.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Stan Sierra, of course, is the leader of Best for Business. You know, maybe we'll see this as a tryout match for Evil Eric Porter. But one thing, Bobby Blade, I want to bring this up to you. One thing that you know we can't deny here was that at Summer Bash, Team New South was pretty dang dominant.
Yeah, they absolutely were.
They do not pay us enough to be here to look at you.
Oh, did you hear that? He's right.
Disgustingly ugly.
Oh, come on, Rex.
He's telling the truth. He's not lying.
Come on.
What? He's not lying. Would you rather he lied? Oh, wait a minute. Stan's got a microphone.
Stan Sierra has a microphone. Let's listen and see what he has to say to the crowd here at Coal Run for Independence Day Slamboree, brought to you by Turnbuckle World. We are getting set for main event action as Team New South will be taking on Team AMW. We'll go over who's going to be a part of Team AMW in just a moment. But Stan has the mic. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm gonna have to insist that each and every one of you people shut your mouth. In case you've been living under a rock somewhere, there's a new group in town, and we're called New South Wrestling, and we're running this joint.
Talk about living under the rock.
And one thing that all of us in here do not like and we will not stand for, and that is a big mouth, mealy mouth woman. So guys, look at your wives, look at your girlfriends, and tell them to shut up. And if they don't want to shut up at the very least, tell them to get up there to the kitchen and get some sandwiches ready.
Wow, Stan, come on. I begged, I pleaded, I've been coming to Pikeville for years. And I don't know what your people's problem is that you're not understanding. You're acting like a bunch of Joe Biden Democrats. I mean, that's pretty bad when you ain't got no more sense than Joe Biden. So on the other hand, let me declare today, since Trump made it the big beautiful bill, tonight it's going to be the big beautiful ass kicking. And I expect each and every one of you to support it. If you don't, we're going to climb out of the ring, and one by one, we're going to slap each and every one of you. Well, Bobby Blade, yeah, strong words by our New South heavyweight champion.
What eloquent words of wisdom have been bestowed upon us by our heavyweight champion, Zexy Z.
Our heavyweight champion is on the way to the ring. AMW heavyweight champion, Marty Clay, the Prospector Wes Barker, the Mad Tailor, Michael Xodiak, and Chase Emery. What a foursome coming out to this ring.
Marty Clay, hashtag not my champion. The real champion is the New South champion, Zexy Z.
Did you just say hashtag not my champion?
I did.
Do you even know what hashtag means?
Yes, I'm making shirts. They'll be on sale on Joe's place this week.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there you see the AMW Heavyweight Champion, Marty Clay. You see Chase Emery on the right, the Prospector with that giant pick.
Now, see, that's the thing that should be disqualified immediately for him.
He's not using it as a weapon.
That's a deadly weapon. You can't sit there and say that he's going to bring that out there with no intention of using it. He's trying to murder somebody. He's going to use that pickaxe on Zexy Z or Adam Swayze.
First, he hails from Martin, Kentucky, the Appalachian Nightmare, Evil Eric Porter. His partners first from West Hollywood Hills, California. They are the New South Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Big Rex, Adam Swayze, the Box Office Blondes. And lastly from Kansas City, Missouri, he is the New South Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Zexy Z. Introducing their opponents, first from Bowling Springs, North Carolina, Chase Emery. Their partners first from Trowbridge, England, by way of parts unknown. He is the Mad Tailor, Michael Xodiak. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he is the Prospector, Wes Barker. And lastly, from Lost Creek, Kentucky, he is the AMW Heavyweight Champion, Marty Clay.
Bobby Blade introductions completed. We are getting set for main event action, brought to you by Turnbuckle World out of Mount Vernon, Kentucky. We've made visits out there recently. Such an awesome store. We are excited for their partnership. And Bobby Blade, Team New South, Team AMW. I know who you're pulling for.
Team New South all the way for me, pal.
You know who I'm pulling for?
Well, let me guess.
What?
Hashtag not my champion.
Hashtag nobody, because I'm supposed to be unbiased.
So you have no opinion here.
I have no opinion. I'm here to call the action.
That's what I'm here to do. I'm just telling you that New South is awesome. And our heavyweight champion, Zexy Z, is in the ring. And let's talk about the domination of New South Wrestling at Summer Bash, shall we?
They did have a good outing. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely. The Box Office Blondes retained their New South Tag Team Championships against the AMW Heavyweight Champion, Marty Clay, and the Prospector, Wes Barker. Didn't they not?
You're right. They did.
And in the main event, our heavyweight champion, our New South Heavyweight Champion, Zexy Z, successfully defended his title against Cowboy James Storm. Did he not?
He did, but he was left laying on the ground at the end of the night, as Carlito said, I don't think so.
That doesn't matter.
August 24th, my brother.
August 24th, Carlito in action. Officially for the first time for AMW/New South Wrestling.
He's going to have something to say about New South. I know that.
I know he does. But the thing is, though, is Zexy Z and the Box Office Blondes, they see value in Evil Eric Porter to kind of give him this tryout match here tonight. Is he good enough for New South Wrestling? Is he going to be able to pull his share of the load for New South Wrestling? If he can, will he be welcomed into the fold in New South Wrestling? What's going to happen?
I don't know, but you got to remember, Evil Eric Porter, for a very long time, a co-holder of the AMW Tag Team Championships with Chris Crow. So, you know, Porter definitely can hang out with a high-profile, situation. He is good at what he does.
He absolutely is. I'm not denying that at all. But you got to think about, we may mention Adrian Alexander earlier. What's he thinking about this? Adrian Alexander is part of Best for Business too.
You're absolutely right. I don't, I'm not sure about all that. That's up to Tony Presley. That's up to Best for Business. It's obviously they got some stuff to work out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is if evil Eric Porter, pulls his weight during this tag team match here tonight, will all of Best for Business be welcome?
I'm not sure. And the thing is, if he does, will Adrian still be left on the outs?
Yeah. Right now you see in the ring the AMW Heavyweight Champion, Marty Clay, the man that ended the AMW Heavyweight Championship reign, the 1,238-day reign by Sexy Stan Sierra. They just locked up and they're jockeying for position into the turnbuckles right now.
Has them lined up here.
The thing is, Stan, I'm sure that Stan has he's very upset over his 1,238-day reign being ended by Marty Clay. But the thing is now he has immediately picked up a new heavyweight championship as part of the New South faction. He is the New South heavyweight champion, On to bigger and better things. We're going to see a 1,238-day reign as New South champion as well.
I don't know. You very well could. Now to the side headlock here from Sexy Stan Sierra onto the AMW heavyweight champion Marty Clay. Both heavyweight champions in the ring here. Now sending him in off the ropes. And a shoulder tackle from Stan Sierra. Marty Clay. I have to shake it off here, as the crowd says. Marty slowing it down just a little bit here. You got the Mad Tailor, you got Chase Emery, you got Wes Barker.
So in other words, you got a guy that thinks he's the heavyweight champion, and Marty Clay.
No,
you got a guy with a murder weapon out there in the Prospector. You got a crazy individual in the Mad Tailor, Michael Xodiak, and then you have Chase Emery, who might just be the only sane one out of the whole bunch.
You're not calling Marty Clay sane.
No.
At least Marty Clay actually won his title.
So did Stan Sierra.
He was appointed as champion,
which means he won that title.
Oh!
That's not funny.
That's what you get.
You're supposed to be unbiased.
I'm getting sick of you, Bobby Blade.
No, you're not. You love me being here. Consider the alternative.
I know, it can be nice and quiet.
Marty Clay making Stan Sierra ride the pony, so to speak.
Uh-oh.
Oh, belly to back.
Nicely done for Marty Clay. Only one count. And Stan Sierra says he needs a timeout. I don't think so. Timeouts do not exist in wrestling.
They do for New South wrestlers.
No, they don't.
Why not?
It's a universal rule. Timeouts do not exist in wrestling.
If Sexy Stan Sierra wants to take a timeout, he's entitled to a timeout.
No, he's not.
I would say the same thing about Marty Clay if he asked for a timeout.
I would say Marty Clay wouldn't be entitled to one either because, again, timeouts don't exist in wrestling for crying out loud.
You're impossible. Impossible to work with.
I'm improbable.
Look at that. Stan Sierra takes over on the AMW heavyweight champion.
Club right to the shoulder blades, multiples of them. He's just raking the face there.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if he was in the nose or the eyes, but he's biting him now. Look at that. He got a little bit hungry. Looked at the Marty Clay sandwich and said, thanks, I'll have a bite.
So cannibalism now? Uh-oh, Marty Clay up and over. Nice moonsault landing on his feet. Catches him with a drop kick. Marty has him up, and a Samoan drop in the center of the ring. Here's the pin, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Look at Rex on the side there. He's a little worried.
Oh, man.
Nice arm drag takeover.
Yeah, took him up and over the top of his body with that arm drag. Held onto the arm bar right there. Look at that. Marty Clay gets his eyes raked.
And we got a tag.
Here comes the
Porter's
first showing of Evil Eric Porter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, against the Mad Tailor.
Could he be looking for a needle's kiss early in this contest?
Or even the scissors kiss.
Now for those of you tuning in for the first time, Bobby, you know these moves very well.
Yes.
Please tell me the difference between the scissors kiss and the needles kiss.
Well, the needles kiss is a Asiatic spike, which he has you see the thumb taped up right there.
Right.
He takes that and drives it into the throat, into the neck area of his opponent right there. And that could either, render the man unable to get his breath, and he can pin, or he can hold it in there and get a submission out of it.
Okay.
Look at this, though. He's got that tape measure. The scissors kiss is a heart punch, which is considered one of the most brutal moves in the history of professional wrestling. If you get nailed with a heart punch, a.k.a. the scissors kiss, it's over automatically. Nobody gets up. Everybody dies, as Tracy Smothers once said.
Of course, Xodiak, known for that heart punch, rebranded it as he reinvented himself after losing his mask against Misery back at our Weekend of Champions event in Jackson, Kentucky. And, of course, we will be back in Jackson, Kentucky in the fall, so make sure you join us out there. Jackson, Kentucky always gives us a great crowd at the Breathitt County High School.
Yeah, we'll be returning there for the King of the Mountains, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. Oh!
Speaking of old school, look at that. Oh, look at that.
He's measuring him.
No, he's choking the man. He's tripping the man. You're telling me he's taking measurements, and he whipped him on the butt. Did you see? How legal is that?
He gave it to him. He gave it to the ref.
Yeah, after
he was measuring him.
He committed multiple felonies in 3 seconds.
He was measuring. Now, the only one that I saw wrong was he did whip him, but he was measuring him.
Chase Emery in the ring right now takes over on the arm of Evil Eric Porter, who is getting a tryout with New South Wrestling.
Eric Porter might not be in. Whoa, there's another one.
What is going on?
That means we're getting closer to our fireworks show.
I thought the Revolutionary War was started again.
No, just fireworks.
Oh, man. Adam
Nice arm
Swayze.
drag.
Yeah, Adam Swayze comes in for the first time this match, immediately takes an arm drag. And look at the pain on his face as Chase Emery holds onto that arm bar.
Emery has that arm bar in deep. Now he's turned it into a top wrist lock now. Swayze needs to find a way out here.
Oh, and he just found a way. Look at that. Turns into an hammerlock and clubs him in the back.
Knocks him senseless there.
Yeah, sent him down to his knees, and now he's got him up against the ropes. What's he going to do here? Reversal.
Oh, kitchen sinks him, but does it with authority, and Swayze goes crumbling.
Emery got him set up. Look at that snap suplex, and immediately goes for the cover. That's smart. I'll give it to him. That right there, that was smart.
Chase Emery might be one of the most technically sound wrestlers that we see inside an AMW ring.
I'll agree with that.
Now we're getting our third look at Wes Barker. Wes had his debut match up in Hazard during our Perry County Fair event, and of course teamed with Marty Clay at the Summer Bash event at the Lexington Ice Center in Lexington, Kentucky. Of course, we'll be heading back there, the home of the University of Kentucky hockey team. They will be well into their season. So a lot happening at the Lexington Ice Center. We'll be back there November 2nd.
Man. First of all, did you see how far he threw him on that snake eyes?
Lawn darted him.
Yeah, about halfway across the ring, and then followed up with a double chop to his chest.
And there's a big punch there by Wes Barker. Wes, of course, has him up now with a scoop slam. The reason I bring up hockey, Wes, a former hockey player himself.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
His family played professionally.
Oh, really? Well, that was hockey. This is wrestling.
But that being said, the toughness that comes out of hockey can be attributed to hockey. Or to wrestling. I mean, look at guys who have come from the land of hockey into wrestling, like Darren McCarty.
Yeah. I forgot about Darren McCarty. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Had him upside down there.
What was that supposed to accomplish?
I mean, well, he gave him a kiss of sorts, I guess.
Well, I guess it'd throw him off of his game, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he is stuck in that tree of woe, the blood rushing to his head, but Barker just picking him up with ease. Barker into a power slam in the center of that ring.
That was almost a thump-like maneuver reminiscent of the Junkyard Dog. And
Oh!
look at that. Evil Eric Porter proving his worth, pulling down that rope as Wes Barker went flying to the ground.
That gives him an axe handle to the back. Now on the outside of the ring, look at Big Rex and Porter double teaming him.
Throws him back into Adam Swayze. Oh, right there, big stomp.
I tell you what, and there's an elbow
wait,
there.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. We saw one elbow.
Oh,
And it's time
Action.
for a take two. Hey! And he lands it.
2 and a kick out at 2. Not enough to take out Wes Barker, I'll tell you that.
Well, he's reaching.
He needs a tag, though.
Yeah.
And here comes the New South champion, Stan Sierra, back into the fold. Oh, club right to the back.
Takes him down to the knee, stands tall over top of him as he reaches down around the chin and pulls back on it, attempting to get a submission out of Wes Barker, the Prospector. You know, I may be Team New South, but I don't think you're going to get Wes Barker to submit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, Wes Barker is one of those individuals that is just born and bred tough. I think you're going to have to beat him to a pulp to even get a pin, I swear.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Behind the referee's back, there was no tag
Yep.
there. I will say that. That was blatant. But, you know.
Oh, and a short arm cold
yeah,
line.
but like I said, you know, many times before, what the referee doesn't see won't hurt it.
You're like a broken record when you say that.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Okay, let me jolt you back there. You good?
I've always been good. I was born good, pal. Oh, chin breaker.
Jawbreaker there from Barker, but he misses the clothesline. Has him up. Porter might be looking for a TKO. Oh,
man.
Turns it into a stunner up in the difficulty there.
Yeah. Turns it
That
over.
might be it.
Go.
1, 2. No.
Oh. Wow.
Porter typically turns that into a TKO. This time sitting out with it.
Yeah. Switched up the game plan a little bit, and it almost paid off.
Oh, and he just meets the elbow of Big Rex. I mean, that meeting the elbow of Big Rex is like meeting a boot of somebody else.
Yeah, another switch out without a tag right there with Rex coming into the ring and just immediately stomping a mud hole into Wes Barker in the corner.
Barker needs to get back to the vertical base. He needs to get out of that corner. They have cut off the ring, Bobby Blade.
Effectively. Adam Swayze back into the ring right now. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Rex shoots Adam Swayze into Wes Barker.
Oh,
my
clothesline, turning
God.
him inside out.
Took the head off of Wes Barker as Adam Swayze rolls him over.
1, 2.
That,
Oh.
Wow.
I thought Wes was out.
I did too. I thought that he had him there. Oh, and look at that.
Wes having to shake things off. And
As Adam Swayze does
showing
push.
off.
Oh, and now he's doing push-ups with a choke.
Adam Swayze just showing off.
As well he can. He's Hollywood Adam Swayze. He's one half of the New South Tag Team Champions, might I add, sir. Put some respect on his name.
Did you say respect?
I did. It's the word. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Wes
You're not
Barker.
young.
reverses
Oh! Suplex from Barker.
it. Look at the face of Hollywood Adam Swayze. Wes Barker desperately needs to make a tag at this point. He has taken quite a beating over the last several minutes in this matchup.
He's barely moving, Bobby Boy.
Yeah, I'm sure his tank is probably empty, you know.
That suplex might have been.
Oh, wait a minute.
Last second, here comes Marty. There's a shoulder tackle. Marty going to work on the rest of Team New South. And there's a kip up from Clay. Clay with another forearm. Another. Looking for that clothesline. Misses.
Oh, man.
Belly to back suplex from Marty Clay.
Oh.
And the drop kick.
You see the height on that drop kick?
That I did.
Rex is a big man. For him to get up that high, that's saying something. Ducks that wild swing.
Uh-oh. Has him up. Barker's on the top rope, Bobby Blade. Barker coming down with the axe handle across the face. 1, 2, 3. Team AMW wins.
No!
Team AMW gets one up.
Winners of this contest, Chase Emery, Marty Quaid, Zodiac.
What a finish we had there as Team AMW gets one up on Team New South Bobby Blade. Bobby Blade, get ready. We are coming back to action on August 24th, Corbin, Kentucky, as Carlito will show up for Sunday Showdown. That is going to be our debut. And look, they are leaving the Appalachian Nightmare behind.
They absolutely are. Evil Eric Porter being left behind in his New South Wrestling tryout.
Well, they're not happy with Eric Porter, but as I mentioned, Bobby Blade, as we get ready to go off the air, join us on Sunday, August 24th from Corbin, Kentucky. Go to amwrestling.com for more.